So this is more like one of the recent walkthroughs of Resident Evil done. I just had to record this match because this is like one of the best matches I've ever had. So I'm just playing normal solo. And so I just decided to land at Jones's because I knew not many players were gonna land here. So I just kinda did my own thing by looting like the usual Fortnite player. Got some minis. I nearly drank the big pot, but I actually got the minis and then I drink the big pot. Now this is just boring, so I'm gonna speed it up a bit. And I punched him for absolutely no reason. Now we're going for, got a kill right there. Oops. And that's just me blowing stuff up. Like usual, it's my natural habit. Don't push me. 172 into the head. I'm speeding out all the boring parts. I'm just like speeding all past all towards like the parts where like it's kind of like boring, me looting, running around, doing weird stuff. Yeah, I kind of don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just gonna speed it up. Like when there's fighting, I'll stop it, and then I'll just continue from there. Yeah, like let's go here. When I was playing this match, my friend Noah was also watching me, so if I look... Oh, yep. There's a loot llama. It actually helped me in a bunch of ways. It sounds... the FAMAS sounds like a paintball gun when shot 4 times the speed. Now just harass the llama, there you go. Grab all its juicy loot. Okay, and then I decided to just grab this truck and head to Tilted. While going through the sanctuary bit, then head to Tilted. I just rammed this truck, or rammed this house for no reason. Started looting, you know, burn this house on fire. I don't know why. Oh, and my game, like, this is where I had to Tilted, destroying everything in my path. Then there's this guy over there, so I just decided to ram up a bit. And then he decided to get in my truck, so I'm like, dip the IO car, then I was like, I'm out of here. And then I saw this IO tank, and I'm like, later. And someone died here before we got to like take the loot, so I just kind of took some loot. Grabbed this jetpack, which actually helped me win the game. And then the tank was pretty damaged, so I needed something. So I kind of did this randomly, just shockwave myself, just to get all that loot up there. And I got a blue striker. Then I just went to grab a retorch, or a repair torch, just to repair the tank. And then I went back, grabbed my jetpack, and drove off back into just back to the... I kept continued driving to the... Yeah, I just kept driving along. And then I lasered this man using the turret. And this heavy sniper was kind of broken for me, cause yeah, this is when the replays broke. Cause as you can see, I just stood here while the train was driving by itself without me in it. It was like one of the most funniest moments I've ever encountered, and I just didn't know what to say. It's just a train. It's just like I missed the train for a military camp. So you just see these awkward moments of me shooting into the sky for some reason. It's gonna get fixed soon. Just gotta deal with it for a bit. Yes, just this is weird. And this is, I'm not actually in zone. It's just the editor. Okay, now it's loading back into normal phase. So this is me refueling the gas pump because I am fuel man. And then there's one of the in the top of the minimap you see those two figures fighting, and that's when I kind of broke one of them down and broke him. The other guy I just broke his and then I got a tank before dying to the gas pump. And I'm like, hey, that's my job. You don't interfere in my job. So I just shot him. Then I missed. And then he's missed. I missed. I hit him 35, and then we froze for a bit. I don't know why, but we froze. And then I kept breaking his builds down, and then there's this other guy shooting me. And then another tank decided to roll up on me. Shoot some things at me. Then I actually broke the build down, and I killed someone using full damage. Then he started using the jetpack. Then my truck is destroyed, so I just grabbed the truck. This thing, it was the other day. Then it was about to blow up, so I just got the truck. And then this one person is just on the hill, just camping with his tank. And then I decided to abuse this bird for absolutely no reason. Then I froze for a bit here. And then I'm like, what is your problem? So I decided to do some 200 damage to his tank. And it went up the hill, so I'm like, forget it. Storm's gonna roll out, so I should just grab the IO car. And just get the, oh, there's someone right there, but, he backed away before I could take a shoot. Or take a shot. Yeah, so I jumped down. I broke the wall so the IO car can get through. And I accidentally punched the car. I'm like, I'm sorry. Then I just ran away like nothing happened. So I was just driving along, nothing much, so I'm just gonna speed it up a bit. And then, here's one of the most insane moments. I no scope with the heavy sniper. And I'm like, and I was freaking out, I was like, how did I even hit that? A no scope. With the heavy sniper, this is not it. There's like more to come. I took the Hamas, so then I'm gonna traverse a bit more. And I took the red chest, took that. I was thinking of repairing the tank, but some storms, so I was like, oh, I'm out of here. And then here is this hop rock with the jetpack, just makes everything better. I just floated above him for a bit, I don't know why, just floating. And so, I kinda did this. He missed. I was like, dang. And then I'm like this, la da 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 da. Then he just started to like hide. And then he like boxed himself up using metal walls. I'm like, nah, I wish I had the railgun, but like, nah. Just like, I was just a second too late to break through his builds with a heavy sniper. Oh, I'm just like, I saw my truck, and then I saw a taxi with wheels. I'm like, ooh, I wonder what I could do with this. And then I was just driving around. I was hoping to like ram through his builds, but I failed. As these were loading, I saw another dude just down the road, so I decided to like, hey, why not ram him? Why am I? Okay, I'm like, okay, time to push him into storm. Time, like a real taxi. just me being a real taxi, he actually got into my vehicle and just shot my car until it was smoking. And I'm like, since you're being so rude, why not you just go to hell like this man? So I whooped the taxi and just turned it to living hell and blew him up. And then I started a massive forest fire. And the guy that was in the box also burned to death. Now it's just a 1v1. So now, I don't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know where he was, how good he is, so I just took it calm until I saw him. So I built a bit. And then he was being a bit sweaty. Okay, let it load. And then I tried shooting him out, but that didn't work because he actually snuck around the builds just to like surprise me by right behind me. So I'm like, nah, you ain't taking my height, thank you. And then this is what happened. So I'm like here. So I'm like here. And this is what happened. And then no scope with the pump, and that finished the game. And that's my clip of the best victory I've ever had.